they do practice quite a while before their actual match. Don't forget that Wawrinka's on court now, but he's not due to play till around 8 o'clock this evening. They have around half an hour to practice, and Djokovic will be coming on straight after Wawrinka. And as you mentioned, Colin's decided to come off the settee and come and stand next to me. Colin, thanks for coming down. I'd like to talk a little bit about the fact that we've got the player who Wawrinka is practicing against, who is 260th in the world. His name is Jean-Marie. Why would Wawrinka have chosen him?
Well, obviously he stands out here just limbering up, getting a feel for the ball and the conditions before his big match tonight. Perhaps this is a friend of his and someone that also has a game style kind of quite similar, it looks like, to the way Novak Djokovic plays. You know, if he was playing a left-hander tonight, he might have looked for a left-handed hitting partner to get a feel for the way a left-hander plays, and especially in the serve, the different spins. So it's possibly a friend and someone that he knows can give him a good warm-up and get him in a good frame of mind for the match tonight.
And what is this practice, this half-an-hour practice, used for? I've spoken about it before, and the fact that it's not really a game plan, it's more of just a warm-up. Is that what it just really is?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a warm-up more than a practice. You know, it's a feel for the ball, get the body moving, get the blood flowing through the legs, and just prime himself really for the performance that he needs to put in tonight, because you know, it's going to be a really interesting battle against Novak Djokovic, and he'll maybe just work on one or two little patterns that he might be looking to employ tactically in the match, but nothing too major. Just really a warm-up, get the body going.
And quite a few of the single players have talked about how hard it is to adapt to this tournament, to adapt to the court in here in the O2, including Cilic and Berdych, who we saw this afternoon. How hard is it to adapt?
Well, I think now there's no doubt it is a factor. It is colder when the stadium's empty, and then it warms up as the players come in. And but now we're coming into the second round robin matches. You would expect the players to be dealing with it a lot better. I think that's been what we've seen. The players have been hitting the ball on average better in their second matches, and you know, they've had more time out here on the centre court, not just in the matches but in practices like we see here. So it is a factor, but I think we'll see the players starting to deal with it better and better with every match that we see.
We've seen all the matches so far have been done in straight sets and pretty much straightforward, lasting under an hour. Do you think we're going to see a bit of an epic battle tonight between Djokovic and Wawrinka?
Well, we keep saying it, don't we? I mean, I think we were hoping yesterday that Nishikori and Federer was going to be the one that really set the tournament alight. We've seen some fantastic doubles matches, and I think we got another one in store today, just before we see the Wawrinka-Djokovic match. But that Wawrinka-Djokovic match, it really is, you know, whets the appetite. I mean, they had a huge battle this year in the Australian Open, which obviously Wawrinka went on to win the title there, 9-7 in the fifth set. It was an absolute epic match. So I think this could be one that sets the tournament alight and really gets everyone engaged in the event.
You made a great point there. Like, all the singles players, especially the top 8, know each other so well. Wawrinka knows Djokovic and vice versa. They spend a lot of time with each other on the tournaments and they play each other. So how will, say, Wawrinka go about tonight and taking on Djokovic? What will he want to add to his game or use in his game?
Well, you know, he'll definitely have some set tactics that he'll have spoken about with his coach, Magnus Norman, who's out here on the court with him, and you know, he'll know that it's crucial for him that he got that win in the Australian Open, you know, because it's not just a win over Novak Djokovic, but it's a win against him on a huge stage, which tonight is, you know, so he can draw a lot of confidence and belief from that, and he'll know the tactical patterns that worked for him in that match, and he'll be looking to replicate them tonight. You know, if I was standing here with the answers to those and what those tactics were, then
you'd be telling Djokovic.
Well, I might be. I might be on the court with him, or who knows. But you know, I'm sure he's got some set patterns, but obviously Stan's got a lot of weapons himself. So a lot of it's about imposing his own game and really going for his shots as well, not focusing too much about the opponent.
And before we hand back to the studio, I've got a really serious question to ask you. What do you think about Stan's T-shirt, Stan the Man?
Stan the Man, we can see it here in the Swiss colours. I think it's cool. I think he looks good. It's his identity, and that's who he is. And yeah, why not? I think he's rocking it.
So do I.